Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we are 2 hours into 2025, and I thought it would make perfect sense to go back and play Black Ops 2 in the year 2025. Of course, this was a futuristic Call of Duty when it was released, but now, with it being 2025, Black Ops 2 is now a present-day Call of Duty. This is no longer in the future. Everything about this game that you knew when it came to being in the future is no longer the truth. Black Ops 2 is 2025 on Nuketown 2025 is the present day. So I thought it'd be cool to go back and play, see what it's like. I'm not expecting a lot. As you can see, 915 people online. Again, it's 2 o'clock in the morning in 2025. So let's see what happens. Let's hope we can get into a game. Let's hope we don't run into too many cheaters, hackers, you name it. Of course, Black Ops 2 is synonymous at the moment with hackers and cheaters. And at the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to get into a game very quickly. But you get what you give them, right? This is Black Ops 2. It's not the best old Call of Duty to go back and play, if I'm being completely honest with you all. It does have issues. It seems to might be even having matchmaking issues, because I did play Black Ops 1 just recently, and it had 300 people in TDM, and I was able to find a game and matchmake quickly and get into a lobby and play. However, speak of me saying that, it's like I've jinxed it, but jinxed it in a good way. It looks like we are going to be playing Black Ops 2 in the year 2025, and we're going to be playing it on standoff, it looks like. Unfortunately, not Nuketown like I was hoping for. It would be very, I don't know, coincidental if we were able to play Nuketown 2025 here in Black Ops 2 in the year 2025. But nonetheless, I'll accept it. I'll play some standoff. Standoff's is a great map. I love Standoff. A map that's actually better than probably every single map that is in Black Ops 6. But anyway, forget about Black Ops 6. We're talking about Black Ops 2. Mad to think that this game came out in about 2012, 2013, I believe. And here we are 12 years later, finally playing in the present day or present time period of the setting of this game, which was 2025. Like, I cannot believe it. But here we are. Let's hope for no hackers, no cheaters. Hopefully a not so laggy experience. Of course, these are peer-to-peer connections, so things can go wrong. Hopefully I'm the host. That would be great. If I'm the host, then we can, you know, expect a decent game here. But anyway, standoff. We're playing it here in 2025. Black Ops 2. I mean, there's not much to say about it other than everyone believes this is the best Call of Duty game of all time. So, well, I say most. I say most. Like 70% of people, I'd say, would say this is the best Call of Duty of all time. And let's hope 2025 is the year that old Call of Duty games start to appear on the Game Pass. We can talk about that, of course. You know, we have seen some movement when it comes to older Call of Duty games. And hopefully we can see the start of something, you know, in 2025 and see an actual revival of these games. Obviously, with only 900 people online, this game isn't very revived right now. And a lot of that is to do with, like, obviously there's cheaters and stuff. And, you know, people hacking, etc. Also a not very populated playlist. There's a lot of things that go against playing Black Ops 2 right now, and the only way it's going to get fixed is if Microsoft Activision do something about the cheating issues and that in this game, and of course add this game to the Game Pass at some point to revive the player base. You know, I know people can go back and like buy this game and play it, etc. But the problem with that is, you know, not many people want to do that. Not many people want to fork out, I think it's like 20, 25 pounds, however much it is for Black Ops 2 in this year. And that guy might be cheating, I don't know. He also might be just hitting his feeds and shots, I don't know. I don't know if like trick shotters go back and play these games to try and hit feeds, etc. But either way, it doesn't bother me too much. At the end of the day, I kind of expected there to be cheaters and hackers, etc. If he is cheating and hacking on my team, there's not much I can do about it. Unfortunately, there's infected mods, you know, that have ruined this game. Half the reason why there is like a low player base on this game. But nonetheless, we're going to try, we're going to play it out, you know, and kind of just enjoy Black Ops 2 as best as I can. And hope that this year that Microsoft Activision does hopefully start putting some old COD games on the Game Pass. And more specifically, games like Black Ops 2 and that, you know. I imagine they'll start with like COD 1, COD 2, COD 3, etc. We have seen some movement. I want to discuss that because we have seen, of course, old Call of Duty games appearing on the Microsoft Store for PC. And the reason this is quite a big thing is because these old Call of Duty games on PC, or appearing in the Microsoft Store on PC, has never happened before. Like, it is not a thing until recently. So hopefully this means that, you know, there is some movement going on, and the reason for that movement isn't because Activision just wants to get greedy and, you know, have like people pay 40, 50 pounds for old Call of Duty games in the year 2025. Hopefully this means that old Call of Duty games are not just coming to the Game Pass, but are coming to the PC Pass as well. And again, Black Ops 2 is one of those games which we know I want back, you want back, we all want to play Black Ops 2 in 2025. But the problem with that is, as great as it would be to see old Call of Duty games on the Game Pass, they do need fixing, you know? We're not seeing a great example of it here. I don't think anybody is actually cheating in this lobby, which is good to see. You know, I'm glad I get this experience to actually be able to play and, you know, enjoy Black Ops 2 for what it is. Is it perfect? No. The only issue with playing through reverse compatibility, which is what I am doing with the Xbox Series X, is, of course, you do end up having to deal with the delay and the issues of reverse compatibility, which is, again, it's kind of like live streaming the game, sort of like it is and it isn't, but it does like give you input delay, etc. Things that are a little bit annoying when it comes to playing Black Ops 2. Like, you are better off playing Black Ops 2 through a native 360 console if you have access to a native 360 console nowadays. Some people don't. Of course, they probably got rid of their Xbox 360s now. There's not really much point having a 360 in the year 2025. So having them through reverse compatibility is, of course, a great thing in itself. But it would be much better if, you know, hopefully they make some improvements maybe to the reverse compatibility. Like, obviously, the input delay is a bit of a struggle. It does make it a lot harder to play because of it. But we managed to get through a game there. Was anybody cheating on our team? Who knows? Possibly. We don't know. But it doesn't look like there's anybody over-the-top cheating, you know, with crazy walls and dudes spinning around and killing everyone on the map. So that's a good sign to see. We are going to play another match, though, discuss some more Black Ops 2, play Black Ops 2, and hopefully get Nuketown 2025. Again, it would make the video so perfect if we could get Nuketown 2025, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. But hold on, though. Raid is on the playlist. I'm talking, you know, Raid is a great map, and I'm not hating on Raid. I want to play Raid. I would prefer Nuketown 2025, like I said, for the video to make it, like, pretty synonymous and make perfect sense. But I'll accept Raid. But anyway, like I said, these games have been appearing on the Microsoft Store on PC. Black Ops 2 is one of those games that has now finally appeared on there. I don't think those have appeared on there for no reason at all. You know, of course, Microsoft now owns Call of Duty, which is kind of why we've discussed many times about old Call of Duty games coming to the Game Pass, because, you know, Microsoft has been trying to promote the Game Pass more than anything. And the best way to do that, especially with owning the Call of Duty brand, is to give people the old Call of Duty games on that Game Pass. People will buy the Game Pass. That's what's going to help populate these games. But as much as that's going to help fix the issues that we think are, you know, going to help save these games and make them get populated and people want to go back and actually play them, one issue needs to be taken care of, which is the hacking, the cheating issues. Peer-to-peer servers, are they going to be the right thing? Are they going to be the right thing for people to go back and play on? That's another discussion in itself. Do you think older Call of Duty games should realistically have peer-to-peer servers? Or are they going to need dedicated servers? Because otherwise, I think the issues that are going to come from people playing on peer-to-peer servers, such as being DDoS, booted offline, you know, people trying to take your account information or even steal your account, etc. There's many things that could go wrong with peer-to-peer servers that these old Call of Duty games do use and take advantage of instead of dedicated servers. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know what Microsoft and Activision's play call is going to be on this when it comes to these old Call of Duty games. Obviously, there is nothing to say that old Call of Duty is 100% coming to Game Pass, but let's be honest, the writing's on the wall. I'd be shocked if old Call of Duty games didn't come to the Game Pass. It would be a big blunder from Microsoft, I feel, if they didn't bring old Call of Duty games to the Game Pass. You know, everyone's been wanting it. They've seen the discussions, even the video. They've probably even seen the amount of videos that people have made talking about old Call of Duty games, wanting them to come to the Game Pass and experience these games for what they are. You know, there's some of you probably watching this video who never got to play Black Ops 2 and are probably trying to understand, why do people enjoy Black Ops 2? What's the big deal about Black Ops 2? What's the big deal about MW2, MW3, etc.? Why would you want to go back and play these games? The best thing I can tell you guys is most people who are probably going to enjoy like Black Ops 2 and that, or enjoyed Black Ops 2, I think we all were around the age of like 12 and 16, etc. We were all kids growing up playing these games, and these games were unbelievable. There was no skill-based matchmaking. There was no, you know, thick algorithm to keep you playing the game. The games were just simply good for what they were, right? They had good gameplay. You wanted to play because the gameplay was spoke for itself. The maps were good. Just everything about it, the weapons, camos, DLCs like zombies and stuff. A lot of the stuff in this game is just unbelievably the best stuff we've ever seen in Call of Duty, you know? And that's just me speaking about Black Ops 2, of course. There's obviously other games out there like MW2, MW3 that people want to see come to the Game Pass and want to be able to enjoy. There's obviously people right now, like I'm playing in a lobby against all these people who are trying to hit feeds and stuff with snipers. Everyone remembers the ballista and the amazing DSR that caused one of the biggest controversies at the time when it came to Call of Duty, which was the nerfing of the DSR, if everyone remembers that. That was a very interesting time period, but still, it's what made Call of Duty was its controversies. And we're not talking about the controversies that you see now with like skill-based matchmaking, with skill-based damage, etc. Like, we don't know what you're getting anymore with the modern Call of Duty games, you know? Everything's all algorithm-based and made to try and keep you playing and to make you buy store bundles, etc. This era of gaming, this era of Call of Duty, this was the fun era of Call of Duty. This is when games were made to, like, be good and last, and I think the devs probably themselves had more fun making these games. I think you could tell that they had more fun making these games. You know, it would you could release a Call of Duty game every year, and yeah, it'd be pretty similar. It'd be a different time period, etc. I don't know what that guy's doing. Is he trying to like shoot through the walls, etc.? I don't know what's going on. But nonetheless, using an A94 in here in 2025, even being able to play Black Ops 2 in 2025. Imagine just the thought process that I'm playing a Call of Duty game that was made 12, 13 years ago, and I can still play it and enjoy it to a degree. Again, I do worry every time I come back in here and play Black Ops 2. It has a cheating problem, it has like its issues. But when you get into a lobby that isn't hacked, that hasn't got cheaters, and is actually populated, and it's decently fast to like find a game, this is a great experience, and I think a lot of people would go back and play this game, you know? Like I said, when this comes to Game Pass, which I'm hoping happens, again, nothing to guarantee that. It's all speculation at this point. But again, Microsoft and Activision would be incredibly stupid not to do this, you know? Why own the Call of Duty brand and not make Game Pass be more valuable and give people a reason to want to get the Game Pass by putting Black Ops 2 on the Game Pass? Like, come on. Like, and it's not even just Black Ops 2. Like I said, the other old Call of Duty games would be great to go back and play too, and they need to be put on the Game Pass. But safe to say, you can find a lobby in the year 2025 and play Black Ops 2. Not in the future, the future setting now, the present day. You can play Black Ops 2 in the present setting. That sounds very weird to say. Makes me feel old. I'm sure it makes some of you feel old, but here we are, Black Ops 2. You can play it in 2025. Is it hacked? I mean, yes, they are going to run into hackers. I know I didn't run into any in those games. Obviously, there might be even people who are actually using the cheats and it's not very obvious. But you can do it. Black Ops 2, it can be played in 2025. Is it great in 2025? Not really. But let's hope 2025 is the year that we see old Call of Duty games come to the Game Pass and see games like Black Ops 2, like Black Ops 1, MW2, MW3, and have a more revived player base. And hopefully they are also working on fixing these games whilst also adding them onto the Game Pass to revive the player base and hopefully, again, fix these games and make them playable for us in 2025. But I hope you guys enjoy this nostalgia trip. I hope you enjoyed seeing Black Ops 2 in 2025. Let me know down below what your thoughts are about Black Ops 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.